Hey, I'm Richard Byrne. You probably know me from freetechforteachers.com, practicaledtech.com, or perhaps EdTech Fitness. If you follow me on one of those three websites, you probably have picked up that I'm a big fan of cycling. It's something I really enjoy doing. It's my favorite way to exercise. It's my favorite way to clear my head when I'm having a stressful, long day. And I've picked up a lot of tips about how to maintain my bike over the years. And one of the simplest things that you can do to keep your bike in good running shape is to simply clean the chain. Not just put on more lubricant, but actually clean the chain. And in this video, I'm going to review a product that I recently picked up. It's from Muc-Off. You'll see it right there. And it's a little tool that clamps onto your chain and really gives your chain a good deep cleaning so that you can then apply the lubricant to a nice clean chain. Because otherwise you're just putting lubricant on top of dirt on top of your chain, and that wears it out. That's what makes all those weird squeaking sounds that you've probably heard come out of a bike at one point or another. And so I picked up this little product from Muc-Off, and I've been using it this spring. I really like it so far, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how it works. And if you like this video, if you like this topic, please let me know. Send me an email, richard@burn.media, or just give a thumbs up on the video or leave a comment on the blog post that has this video. All right, so 13 simple steps to clean a drivetrain. Seems like a lot of steps, and seems like this might be a little more complicated than it needs to be. As you can see, the first step is to take the lid off and then add the stuff. Take that part off, put it on the chain. You've got to use the optional handle to crank things around. And you've got a whole bunch of things here. Do's and don'ts. Don't use petrol, gasoline, or kerosene. All right. Wasn't going to use that to clean it. Do not store cleaning fluid in the device. All right. And do it 3 times after use to ensure it's ready. Well, let's see how it goes. All right, here's step 1. We've got to pour this in to the fill line that is actually really hard to see. Let's give it a go. All right, let's fill that in. Really requires quite a bit more than I thought it would. All right, so we've got the Muc-Off chain cleaner, the X3 or 3X, I guess it's X3 chain cleaner from Muc-Off. We've got it latched onto the chain, and now we hold it with this hand and then give it a crank. And let's see how it goes. Here's how dirty my chain is right now. You can kind of get a sense there of how dirty it is, and also see all the other bikes and crap that's in our garage. All right, so 2 things. Number 1, you got to hold down that little piton at the top, and you hold down that little piton or button, as you might say, at the top. That releases the fluid that then spins on that bottom wheel, those brushes in there, and you can see I got a whole bunch of gunk in there that came off the chain now. So that's important to note. And still, I have found that actually cranking forward as opposed to cranking backward actually works better. When you crank backwards with resistance, you tend to get your chain wanting to skip off the front cog down to the bottom cog and then even further. So just found it easier to crank forward than it is to crank backward. So you can see after running it 30 times, like the manual said, still some gunk in there in between the links. And so definitely need to still go in with a rag and de-gunk it if you really want to get it super clean. But as you can see there, I'll try to focus that a little bit better. Definitely still some gunk there. So it doesn't do a super awesome job, but it is, kind of convenient. You can see the links themselves look pretty good afterwards, but it's the gunk in between the links that'll kill you.